name is Sarika Tulsiani. In the previous video, we have seen a few concepts of ratios and also solved an example regarding the same. In this video, we are going to see some more concepts of ratios and solve some more examples for the same. So let's start with the first concept. The first concept is combining of ratios. Okay? The first concept is combining of ratios. Now, if you tackle a lot of ratio problems, you will realize that you will have to combine 2 or 3 ratios together. Now, how do you combine 2 and 3 ratios together? Let's understand. Suppose if I give you an example, let's say A is to B is 2 is to 3. Okay? A is to B is 2 is to 3. B is to C is, let's say, 4 is to 3. The question is, what is A is to B is to C? How do you combine? Now, whenever you have to combine, you always have to look at the common term. Here, A is to B is 2 is to 3. B is to C is 4 is to 3. The common term in both the cases is B. Okay? Here, B corresponds to 3. Here, B corresponds to 4. So, B has to be such a number such that it has to be divisible by 3 also, it has to be divisible by 4 also. So what do? We take the LCM of 3 and 4. The LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. So your target should be to make this a 12. Okay? If I have to make this a 12, I'll multiply this with 4. इसको 4 से multiply करोगे, तो you have to multiply this with the same number. So this will become 2 into 4, which is 8. So your ratio becomes 8 is to 12. Similarly, you have to make this a 12. 4 should become a 12. So you will have to multiply this with 3. So if you're multiplying this with 3, this should also get multiplied by 3. So it becomes 9. So your ratio becomes 12 is to 9. Now we wanted A is to B is to C. So your A is to B is to C will be 8 is to 12. It's the same as this 12 is to 9 because C corresponds to 9. So this is how you combine 2 ratios together. Okay? Now let's say, for example, they give you one more term. Let's say they give you C is to D. And they tell you, let's say this value is 3 is to 17. Okay? C is to D is 3 is to 17. They're asking you, what is the value of A is to B is to C is to D? What is this value? Okay? Now how do we do this? We know the value of A is to B is to C, which is 8 is to 12 is to 9. We know the value of C is to D, which is 3 is to 17. Now what is the common term? The common term is C here. Your C corresponds to 9, your C corresponds to 3. Okay? So the LCM of 3 and 9 is 9. Right? So you have to make this a 9 only. You have to keep it a 9 only. If this will be a 9, this will be a 12 and this will be an 8. ये 8 ही रहेगा, ये 12 ही रहेगा, ये 9 ही रहेगा. I have to make this a 9. So I have to multiply this with 3. तो ये भी 3 से multiply हो जाएगा. So this will become 17 into 3, which is 51. So if I ask you what is A is to B is to C is to D, it will be 8 is to 12 is to 9 is to 51. Okay? So this is how you can combine 4 ratios together. So in this manner, whatever number of ratios you have, you can combine them by using the LCM concept. Okay? Let's start with a few word problems. Let's see the first word problem. What does it say? It says there are a total of 30 employees in a company. The ratio of males to females is 8 is to 7. How many female employees have to be recruited so that the ratio becomes 1 is to 1? So you need to have same number of males and females. Okay? Understand, we had a total of 30 employees. Okay? The ratio of males to females was 8 is to 7. Now you can take 8x, 7x and calculate the value. Not a problem. But I am telling you, you can solve it without using the x variable also. How will you do that? Understand. देखो, As per the ratio is 8 is to 7. As per the ratio, what is the total? The total is 8 plus 7. So 8 plus 7 is 15. Correct? The total is 15. But actually, the total is 30 people. So 15 actually means 30 people. If 15 means 30 people, can I say 1 means 2 people? क्योंकि double हो रहा है. So 8 will mean 16 people and 7 will mean 14 people. ठीक है? Double हो जाएगा. So 16 and 14 will give you a 30. So this is how, without using x also, you can calculate the values. So you had 16 males and 14 females. Now the question is, how many females are you supposed to add so that the ratio becomes 1 is to 1? So that means your number of males and females have to be equal. Now there's a very simple method. Understand, suppose if I add x females, I'm adding x females. Final ratio क्या आना चाहिए? Final ratio should be 1 is to 1. Now understand, am I adding any male? मैंने कोई भी male add किया क्या? I am not adding any male. So my males will be 16 people only. ठीक है? My males will be 16 only. If 1 means 16, 1 का मतलब 16 people है क्योंकि males मैंने add नहीं किया. तो can I say this one should also mean 16 people? Because 16 is to 16 will give you 1 is to 1. So if I have 16 men, I need 16 females also. I have 14 females already. How many extra females should I add? I need to add 2 extra females to get a ratio of 1 is to 1. So your answer is 2 females. So without using any variable, we've solved the question in a very simple manner. Now let's look at the next word problem. What does it say? It says the ratio of 2 positive integers is 7 is to 5. Their difference is 12. What is the sum of these numbers? Okay? You have 2 positive integers and the ratio of integer 1 is to integer 2 is 7 is to 5. Okay? 7 is to 5. The difference is 12. Now you can solve this with x also, without x also. We'll try by using both the methods. Suppose if I use x. Okay? So let the numbers be 7x and 5x respectively. The difference is 12. So 7x minus 5x, 2x is equal to 12. Okay? So x will be equal to 6. X will be 6. Now they're asking you what is the addition of the two numbers. Addition of the two numbers will be 7x plus 5x. 7x plus 5x will become 12x. 12x matlab 12 into 6. 12 into 6 becomes 72. So your addition is 72. But you can solve it without x also. How will you solve it without x? Dekho. The ratio is 7 is to 5. As per the ratio 7 is to 5, the difference is 2. Okay, the difference is 2. But actually the difference is 12. So 2 ka matlab hai 12. Okay, because the difference is 12. So they are asking you what is the addition of the two numbers. Addition is 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. So 12 means how much? 2 wadza is 12. 2 sixza is 12. So your answer will be 12 sixza. 12 sixza will give you 72. So 72 will be your answer. Let's have a look at the next problem. What does it say? It says A distributes a certain number of mangoes amongst 3 people P, Q, R. If R gets thrice as much as P and P gets twice as much as Q, find the ratio in which the mangoes are distributed amongst P, Q, R. So what are they saying? Mangoes are distributed amongst 3 people P, Q, R. They are saying R gets thrice as much as P. So R gets 3 times that of P. Okay? And P gets twice as much as Q. So P gets 2 times as much as Q. What is the ratio of PQR? We want the ratio of PQR. Okay? So I want PQR ka ratio. Now, how do I get this? Let's say Q had X mangoes. Okay? Q had X mangoes. P will get how many mangoes? P gets 2 times Q's mangoes. So P will get 2x mangoes. So P will get 2x. Now R will have how many? R is 3 times P. P ka value है 2x. So 3 into 2 will give you 6x. So R will have 6x mangoes. I want their ratio. I will divide throughout by x. I will remove the common term. So your ratio will be 2:1:6. So in this ratio, the mangoes are distributed amongst P, Q and R. Now let's move on to the next question. What does it say? It says there are 3 numbers. 3 times the first number is equal to 4 times the second number. 5 times the third number is equal to 3 times the third number. If the sum of these numbers is 84, find the third number. So what are they saying? 3 times the first number. Let the 3 numbers be x, y and z. So they are saying 3 times the first number is equal to 4 times the second number. This is the first condition. Then 5 times the second number, that is 5 times y, is equal to 3 times the third number. They're also saying sum of these numbers is 84. Find the third number. Okay? Now what do? Your first task is to combine x, y, z together. Okay? So this is 4y and this is 5y. We'll take the LCM of 4 and 5. So the LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. So I multiply this with 5. So this will also get multiplied with 5. Okay? So this will become 15x is equal to 20y. Okay? Again, I want to make this a 20. I multiply this with 4. So this will also get multiplied by 4. So this will become 20y is equal to 12z. So if I combine these two now, I will have 15x is equal to 20y is equal to 12z. Now see, what do students do? They make a very common mistake. They consider XYZ ka ratio as 15:20:12. No. 15 times x ka value is the same as 20 times y ka value. It is the same as 12 times z ka value. Does not mean your ratio is 15, 20 and 12. No. Whenever you have 3 terms which are equal or 4 terms which are equal, you have to equate them to their LCM. So what is the LCM of 15, 20 and 12? The LCM will be 60. So that means 15x is equal to 60. तो x का value हो जाएगा 4. ठीक है? 20y is 60. y का value हो जाएगा 3. 12z is 60. z का value हो जाएगा 5. ठीक है? These are our values. These are not the exact values because we've considered the ratio. Now, if I ask you what is my addition of x, y, z, it will be 4 plus 3 which is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. So my addition is 12. But actual addition given is 84. So if 12 means 84, the question is what is the value of the third term? In my sum, the third term is 5. So 5 means how much? 12 sevens is 84. So my answer will be 5 into 7. So that will become 35. So the actual third number is 35. Okay? Now let's look at the next question. What does it say? The ratio of ages of x and y 14 years ago was 6:7. And the ratio of the present ages is 19:21. The ratio of the ages of y and z 6 years ago was 3:4. Find the present age of z. Now x and y 14 years ago was 6:7 and presently it is 19:21. Okay? So x and y, we'll talk about the present age. The present age ratio is 19:21. So that means if x का age is 19x, y का age is 21x. Okay? 14 years ago, the ratio was 6:7. So x का present age है 19x. 14 years ago, so I will subtract 14. Y का present age is 21x. 14 years ago, I will subtract 14. This ratio was 6:7. So first we'll cross multiply and we'll find out the value of x. So 19 into 7, this will become 133x minus 14 into 7 will be 98 is equal to 21 into 6. So that will become 126x minus 14 into 6 is 84. 133 minus 126. So this will become 7x is equal to 98 minus 98 minus 84. So it will become 14. So your x ka value will be 2. You got the value of x as 2. So that means x present age is 19 into 2, which is 38 years. And y ka present age is 21 into 2, which is 42 years. Okay? This is the present age. Now they are saying the ratio of y and z 6 years ago was 3:4. Okay? Y and z 6 years ago was 3:4. Y का present age कितना है? Y का present age we know is 42. तो 6 years ago उसका age कितना था? 6 years ago उसका age था 36. Z का age कितना था? I don't know. Let's call it Z. And the ratio then was 3:4. So the ratio then was 3:4. 3 ones are 3 12s are. So your Z will be 12 into 4, which is 48. But this was the age of Z 6 years ago, because this ratio is 6 years ago. So what is Z's present age? So Z ka present age will be 48 plus 6. So the answer will become 54 years. Okay? So this is how you're going to approach the problem. Let's look at one final question. What does it say? It says the ratio of earnings to expenditure of A is 5:3 and that of B is 7:6. If the savings of A are twice that of B, what is the ratio of total earnings of A and B to the total expenditure of A and B? Okay? Now देखो, you have two people A and B. The ratio of earnings to expenditure of A is 5:3. So that will become 5:3. So if A earns 5x, A is spending 3x. ठीक है? If I ask you what is A saving? उसने कमाया 5x, उसने spend किया 3x. तो उसने save कितना किया? उसने save किया 2x. Because your spending plus saving is your earning. ठीक है? Now B का ratio is 7:6. So B का ratio is 7:6. Now you cannot take this as 7x and 6x. You cannot take the same common factor because they are different ratios. So you have to take different variables. So if B is earning 7y, B is spending 6y. So B is saving how much? B will be saving only y. Okay? Now further, if the savings of A are twice the savings of B, savings of A are 2x. ठीक है? This is twice the savings of B. Savings of B कितना है? Y है. So this is twice the savings of B. So your 2 gets cancelled. Your x is equal to y. This is the relation you get. So now the question is, what is the ratio of total earnings of A and B to total expenditure of A and B? Total earnings of A and B and total expenditure of A and B. Total earnings. देखो, A is earning 5x, B is earning 7y. But we know x is equal to y. So you can take this as 5y plus 7y. So that becomes 12y. ठीक है? Total expenditure. Total expenditure will be 3y plus 6y. So it will become 9y. Your y will get cancelled. Your ratio is 12 upon 9, which is nothing but 4 upon 3. Okay? So this is how you can approach the problem. So in this video, we have seen some more concepts of ratios and also solved quite a few questions regarding the same. If you have certain doubts or queries, or if you want us to make videos regarding certain specific topics, please do mention them in the comment section below. We will try our best to make videos as per your requirements. If you like this video, if you found it to be helpful, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. Make sure you press the bell icon so that whenever we come up with new videos, you will be notified regarding the same so that you can go and watch the videos immediately. Thank you so much.